Addressing the problems people have with Samurai Flamenco after episode 7. Why they shouldn't. 1. It's freaking Power Rangers. The original suit design already spells Toku, so you can't really complain about that. You can't spell Otaku without Toku, and the show involves both fandoms. It's still a dark show involving evil geniuses doing terrible things to people in graphic ways. It's not for kids. It's better than Geimer Kyuger. Hopefully Tokuger for the better, but no guarantees. It comes out of nowhere. I disagree. There might be a change in writers or something, but I don't know. I stand by this decision. Right now, right after he reads his grandfather's letter, it's obvious some sort of moral, emotional crisis happens to him. His ignorance of people's emotions definitely left him confused as to how he was supposed to deal with the revelation of his parents' death, possibly leading him into chaos in his mind and such. And that's represented through the chaos of the world after seeing such terrible murders in front of him. Like, he sees the murder of a police officer in front of him instead of his parents. Does that have an impact on him? They don't say, but it gives you something to think about. On to why the change didn't work for most people. Most people aren't getting the snap scene. We live in an internet age where we're multitasking, watching multiple screens, cooking stuff, like us millennials do. I actually skipped the scene when I first watched it and had to wait to get in the mood to get back into it. 2. It's not better than what they were doing before. This is interesting. Let me read what I wrote in the article the first time. It isn't. I found the only character study behind character Samurai Flamenco a lot more interesting than the use of tokusatsu tropes. I do later say it's still interesting how, despite everything Samurai Flamenco did, they didn't make it straightforward that he was getting turned into a major dangerous person with vigilantism, a person with delusions of grandeur, etc. Although the show is there a lot of the time, it has a polarizing effect on what's being awesome and what's lame to the audiences. The ending. There's going to be a bit of a problem. If people don't understand what's going on now, you're just alienating them. Nobody understands, or you don't make a work of art. Like a lot of people had with The Shining, and I had with The Shining until I rewatched it a couple of years ago. Like, some great pieces of art people don't understand right away. And that could be bad commercially. The show is under budget. As you can tell when the last episode took a while to get produced and was made behind schedule. And I don't know if the audiences really changed. I don't know any reports of that, but the dedicated audiences, the people who really were into the show, enjoyed it a lot. And they got a good payoff, and I think that's what matters artistically. What do you guys think? Comment below, and I'll try and answer questions about the show later on in other videos.